These like little faces on this bag remind me of the Millennium Bugs. Hopefully I can find a picture of them, but like they remind me of this. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you've been watching my channel for the last few weeks, I've been really trying to pump out videos every day. It's kind of exhausting, but you know, I'm enjoying it. If this is your first time to my channel, well, hi, I'm Jess. I love talking about handbags mainly. So today I thought I'd discuss some of the sneak peeks I've seen on Instagram. I was so excited to see that Foxy LV's account is back. Congrats Foxy, so good that you got your account back. I'm so happy because, you know, she puts in a lot of effort with her Instagram, and not only that, but I don't know, her Instagram gives me life. So even though I don't really collect Louis Vuitton bags anymore, I just love following what's coming out because I'm curious. I'm gonna discuss some of the bags that were leaked. There's another account that is really good to follow as well called Matt D74. He also likes to leak bags. I noticed this interesting double pocket bum bag. From what I know, the monogram bum bag has now been discontinued, and there is rumors that there's going to be a new adaptation of a bum bag. And this double pocket bum bag looks, I don't know, it's kind of like an old school design. And when you look at the material of it, I think it could be either a leather or a canvas. Actually not exactly sure, and apparently this collection is coming out in January, so pretty soon. The bag features this very interesting doodle design or graffiti graphic all over it. It's very like back to school. Kind of reminds me of like illustrations you'd find on like a kid's backpack or like a weird lunchbox or something. This doodle design, it's very youthful, giving me back to school vibes. So do I love it? I think it's interesting. Doesn't look like a Louis Vuitton bag. No, like honestly guys, like if I didn't know this was a Louis Vuitton bag, I would have thought this was like a surf brand or something, like I don't know. But you can see at the bottom there is like a rainbow Louis Vuitton logo. So yeah, I'm not sure guys. Like I think this is still Virgil, so I'm sure a lot of Virgil fans will look at pieces from this collection and snap them up because I mean they are very loud and out there. So that's the first one. I'm actually curious to see if they release this bum bag in other colors as well, if this is like a new style of bum bag, because I personally have never seen this before. But let me know guys, have you seen this bum bag before? Another standout piece was this made to order soft truck bag. So it looks like a little trunk, but then it has the whole like car bit attached to the front. So it's definitely like a collector's item. It almost looks like the leather is, I was watching Living Luxe with Meredith's channel and she has this awesome Speedy in, I forgot what the leather is called, like melazine leather. I might be saying that wrong, but it's a very high quality, natural sort of leather. And I'm not sure if this piece is also in that leather. It almost looks like it could be, or if the car is just plain orange. But yeah, very interesting piece. Definitely not super wearable. It's more of like a little prop you would have on your shelf, but pretty cool. And then there's also these made to order trunk pieces that are called Playground. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting they called this Playground because this definitely reminds me of like the floor of a kid's playground. You know, when they have all those like weird like cement colors on the floor. Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, like a rubbery kind of floor that you find in a playground. So very interesting inspiration there. Also kind of reminds me of when you squish different colors of Play-Doh together. So yeah, I'm getting very youthful inspiration from, like, it looks like Virgil looked at like his childhood, like doodling in books and the playground and that sort of thing, and drew inspiration from that. And from what I've heard, Virgil did draw a lot of inspiration from his childhood, so that would explain that. But I do like how complementary the colors are, how striking they work together, and I actually think it's they're pretty cool pieces, to be honest. Like if you were rolling in money and you had the means to order these, I think they're really talking points, these pieces. So yeah, I kind of like them. Now the doodle print, I'm kind of not into it. I just think it looks a bit cheap, but it is again a bit of a talking piece, and you can also get it in a little bit more of a wearable style. This is like the soft trunk style. This is like got silver hardware and the Louis Vuitton in the front. This is a little bit more obviously Louis Vuitton because of the trunk style and then the obvious branding. Do I love it? I don't know. Maybe when people wear it, I'll actually think it looks good, but it's a little bit like cringy. It just reminds me of back to school stationery. So, but the Keepall is pretty awesome. If you're a Keepall collector, you might be into this. It has all these like funny characters on it. I just think it's a little bit cheesy when I look at the faces of the characters, like the little flowers saying show SS23, so it's kind of marking the year that this came from. You've got these like funny little faced characters, monogram characters. I used to collect these things in primary school called Millennium Bugs. I don't know if I was the only one who collected them, because when I talk about these, no one else remembers them, but they were by this brand called Moose, and these like little faces on this bag remind me of the Millennium Bugs. Hopefully I can find a picture of them, but like they remind me of this. So it's really, if you're 10 years old, you would be into these like fancy, weird faces. Yeah, it's just a bit weird, that's all. Randomly, there's also these like more Baroque inspired menswear bags, cruiser messenger bag with these kind of, yeah, like Baroque little details embossing on it, mixed with a sporty strap. So very interesting juxtaposition of themes. Like you've got this kind of more sporty bag with more of a, you know, old school architectural, like Versailles, like palace royal style mix. I think it's kind of interesting. And then gold hardware, which is interesting for a men's collection because you don't tend to see gold hardware in a men's collection, so it makes it look very opulent. So it's like opulent mixed with sporty. Do I like it? I quite like the grey. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like Versace or something. Like you'd see something like this for men at Versace or even Fendi. It's got a very like Italiano vibe almost. Am I wrong for saying that? I don't know. I just don't really think it's very Louis Vuitton, but anyways. Oh, this is, okay, I really like this. There's this like crochet Keepall. Very Etsy, but I really like it. To be honest, guys, it's very expensive. It's 26,600 USD and it's a made to order piece. Yeah, this is probably my favorite thing out of everything. I mean, look at it, guys. Like, if this is actually really cool. It's like a grandma Keepall, and I just love the colors. What can I say? We've also got this sac plat bag, which I really like it. It looks like, it's called the ornament sac plat, and I think the reason it's called that is because it really looks like an ornament, basically, because you can actually buy bags at Louis Vuitton that are ornaments, and they have like, they're like porcelain or something with white hardware, and this bag looks like porcelain because it's all white, and then the hardware is also white. And I absolutely love it when like brands like Dior as well do white leather with white hardware, because it looks like a little sculpture. So I love this bag, and it has all those little like Baroque details around it. That's also a beautiful piece. Again, in the same collection, we've got this City Keepall in the grey. Just a bit more of a classic shape there. Oh, and now let's get onto some of Foxy LV sneaks. Now, I think this is an adorable bag. It's fluorescent yellow with the contrasting monogram in the blue. I'm a bit over the obnoxious Louis Vuitton like monogram vibe. I'm kind of, myself personally, I'm a little bit more into like more low-key, like simple colored bags, and then adding, like, I like adding things to the bag, like weird charms and things, but this to me is already like a real standout piece. Like it's a crazy bag, gotta be honest. Like it's pretty crazy, and just the color combination is also very striking. But I think it's super cute. Kind of reminds me of SpongeBob for some reason. I think because the Louis Vuitton monogram is kind of more of that organic, melty look as opposed to being very crisp. And it definitely, I think, yeah, it's giving that playground vibe again, and kind of looks like Play-Doh. Oh, this is so adorable, guys. This is like a very novelty piece. It's a little fortune cookie clutch. Such a cool piece, and you just carry it by the little thing, and it has like very subtle Louis Vuitton monogram all over it. And then it comes in this PVC wrapper, which I assume you can also use as a separate bag in itself, or you can wear it together. and it looks like you're wearing this big oversized wrapped up fortune cookie. So yeah, it is very Moschino, but I like it. I think it's pretty hilarious. And yeah, guys, would you get this bag? If you're a diehard Louis Vuitton collector, I think you might be tempted. Okay, I love this color combination of the black with the neon blue. Imagine a Birkin in this color combination, guys, like a special order. I'm actually very inspired by this color scheme. I really love it. It's a little bit less crazy than the other pieces we've seen, especially because of the silhouette being a Keepall 25. It's a little bit more classic Louis Vuitton, but the contrast of the blue monogram against the black and the silver is gorgeous. I think if I was still into Louis Vuitton, I might be tempted by this piece. And I love how it also comes with this neon blue luggage tag, because you could use that luggage tag on other bags, and yeah, incredible. I think this is going to be probably one of the hotter sellers of the collection, just because it's not too crazy. And yeah, guys, that's about all that I had to talk about today, but I'm sure we'll be seeing more leaks soon of this new collection that's going to come out in, I've heard, January. So yeah, let me know, guys, are you tempted by any of these bags, or do you think Louis Vuitton is just lost their way a little bit? They're going a bit too crazy, because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of themes happening in this collection, and I think it's awfully confusing for like the general public to I don't know, it's just a lot of ideas in one. Do I find it interesting? Like, yeah, I think it's interesting. My favorite pieces were probably, honestly, the crochet Keepall. I thought was really cool. And I don't mind this little Keepall 25 as well in the black and blue combination. I think that's actually quite pretty. So, and the fortune cookie is kind of fun. So yeah, anyways, guys, thanks for watching my blabby video today. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you on my next one. Bye!